Podcast. Are we saying podcast?
What it do, nephew? New week. New guy starting. So let's see how it goes. Welcome back to Two Fanboys and a Filthy Casual. This is Lewis.
This is Dennis.
Hey, look at that.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm so not professional. This is Harold.
H, look at me.
Look
You
at
need
that.
to be professional here, H.
Okay.
Professional.
Okay, I'm looking at you through the monitor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you told us to pander.
I said pander to the camera.
Give it
Damn it,
closer
that's
more.
that camera.
Yeah, that camera now.
Sorry,
there
sorry.
you go. We're gonna get this.
One of these days.
We
I mean, the
yeah.
fact that we're using more than one camera angle.
I am honestly surprised.
How many camera angles, H?
Camera
wait.
1, camera 2.
Oh, wait. No, I was asking H how many camera angles.
Camera one. Okay. Camera two. Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. And the best camera of all.
Camera four.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't do a camera of all three of us for some reason. I don't think they make wide enough lenses. There's no panoramic view for like whole rooms.
Wow. Okay.
No,
We don't have an IMAX camera in here yet.
no, dude. Did you watch that movie in IMAX?
Yeah, I sure did. It was incredible.
Okay.
Yes.
One of these days, we'll talk about it.
Yes,
Have you seen that in Burbank? They're gonna start doing the Screen X.
No, not yet.
Do you know what Screen X is?
Do I even want to guess what Screen X
It's
is?
a regular. It's not gross.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
it's so the screen is here, but then it extends to both sides. So like if we were watching Avatar, like how we watched Avatar,
So widescreen?
yeah, but it goes
Like
all
really
the way around,
wide.
like wraps.
like really wide.
Okay.
It's like Cyclops, except movie. So if they're
Gotcha.
spitting on us from the right, we could feel the spit on our right, you know,
Yum.
instead of just the spit they use or spitting on me.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So, Lewis, what are we doing
So
today?
we got a couple. Actually, I'm pleasantly surprised. I think we got a pretty interesting episode today. One of the few episodes that we actually had to like prep before meeting today. I know a lot. If you've noticed from our old podcast, I know we like to shoot from the hip and kind of ad lib a little bit. But for today, we are doing something a little special. Speaking of special, we actually wanted to start off the episode with a little in memoriam. This past week, one of the biggest heavyweights in pop culture passed away. Chuck Norris, Carlos Chuck Norris.
Wait.
Yeah.
Did you just call Chuck Norris one of the heavyweights?
Yes, dude.
In meme culture, yeah.
Yeah.
You said pop
exactly.
culture.
Yeah, pop culture. So, there's not a lot left in like how many like big martial art dudes are left?
Oh, Jean-Claude Van
All of
Damme.
them.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is in trouble, guys.
Oh no.
That still leaves like
Steven
what,
Seagal.
half a dozen. Okay, that's arguable, dude.
Yeah. Are you going in the
We'll leave that to
positive?
the viewers if Steven Seagal falls under one of the like. I wouldn't say Chuck was Mount Rushmore, but he's definitely like Library of Congress. You know what I mean? I can't think of like another analogy, but yeah, dude. Unfortunately, this past week, Chuck Norris passed away at the age of 86 or 87, I believe. Again, a huge body of work. Work with Bruce Lee in the 70s all the way through the 80s, 90s into like meme culture in the 2000s. So yeah, dude, let's talk about that real quick. One of our fondest memories of this dude, talk about it a little bit. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there, dudes.
I'll start. Did he really have any fondest memories in like the 80s and 90s for you guys?
I was gonna say he was in a couple of like Delta Force, a couple of other movies like that. But yeah, you're right. He's not quite like as prolific. I think the word is. You know, he didn't have a lot of big movies, but yeah, in meme pop culture, I'd say yeah.
Yeah, but take away the meme.
That's true. You're right.
But for me, he made Sidekicks.
That's yeah.
And that's one of the greatest, worst movies of all time. Because no one loves martial arts more than Jonathan Brandis hiding behind a mask loves martial arts. So forever love that movie. Also because of the fact that Chuck Norris shows up in that movie for like maybe 10 minutes total. And at the very end, he just punches Joe Piscopo in the face. And it's like meme on meme attacks. It's fantastic. So love it very much.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. That and then everything else was Walker, Texas Ranger. And I only know that because
dude.
of Conan O'Brien.
Well, and that's the thing, though. Like, think about it. Aside from that, and aside from that one scene, was it Enter the Dragon or Return of the Dragon?
Way of the Dragon. I
Was it
think.
Way? One of the dragons.
When he rips off his chest hairs.
Yeah. Aside from that one, I honestly didn't have any other thing that I knew about Chuck Norris until, of course, the great movie Dodgeball. I think that one kind of put Chuck Norris back into the mainstream.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. Not that he was there was anything wrong with him, but it was more of in terms of aside from unless you were a hardcore a martial artist, or you were I hate to be ageist, 60-year-old was watching Texas Ranger. Nobody really nobody really could do that. H, you do realize that you're on the widescreen, that we can see that you're looking at your
I'm looking at my notes.
your notes,
yes.
right? Okay, good. We'll just check in.
Sure.
Movie magic's ruined it.
So I talked about this. It's not. I don't have a lot of people that when they pass away, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Look, don't get me wrong. That sounds bad. But in terms of people I don't know, like pop culture,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, so Dennis is risking getting haunted tonight. So brave on you.
I'm trying to figure out, and that's what I was trying to look up, is what came first, what the dodgeball or the jokes?
Oh,
Chuck Norris.
he always comes first. Hey,
Sometimes not at all.
So I was kind of looking at it. Did you know that the original Chuck Norris jokes was supposed to be Vin Diesel? Like,
was it really
the guy that had the account started off with like Vin Diesel jokes, and then he saw the people saw and they were trying to figure out, okay, cool, we're doing these Vin Diesel jokes. We need to try to come up with who are we have a website now. We need a main person. Who do we use? And then they saw Dodgeball. So I guess if we look at it that way, it's Dodgeball.
The chicken or the egg.
So he should be thankful for Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
So I see. So that's so funny to me that you bring it up, dude. I totally forgot until now that this whole thing was from a website from like back in the days before social media or anything of that nature. Like somebody actually built it. Were we still in college when that was going around?
No.
Okay. Well, okay, but it was already after the fact. It was like a Zanga site or some freaking.
Wasn't it just ChuckNorrisJokes.com?
Yeah, it was
something like that. It was
website,
back in the day when like you would have to send links via email to your friends and like, hey, open this website. It's funny.
Yeah.
And it's so antiquated, but like, yeah, dude, that was a weird bubble in pop culture, dude. So he's definitely, you're right. I think you're right. His legend is much bigger than his actual body of work,
For sure.
But it is one of those like, I guess meme culture like kind of built it or made him what he is today. So
yeah. Again, don't get me wrong. Respectfully, that guy was a great martial artist. He was an actual fighter and not just, he actually at times he mentioned it where he wanted to make sure that people understand he's not just a TV show or a movie.
Yeah.
He actually fought.
Yeah.
And he actually was a champion. So.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like the world karate champion or something. And he had a cartoon show.
Look, everybody had a cartoon show.
there was a window. Everybody had.
If this was the 80s, you and I would have a cartoon show.
No, the puppet for sure has a cartoon show.
Oh yeah. You can get a producer credit, but it's the puppet. People tune in for the puppet. Yeah.
I think I had a Chuck Norris toy now that I think about it.
Like a.
Because I forgot it's like Chuck Norris is fighting Indians or something like that. Right?
Like the WWE like buddies.
Yeah, but he would go
WWE
around
buddies.
like kicking Native Americans in the teeth. You know, he's very specific in his cartoon.
The unfortunate thing is, being a product of the 80s, I don't doubt that might have happened. Even though I'm 99% sure you're joking, there's a really good chance that actually happened.
Yep. Get off his land and roundhouse.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
What color is your beard? Sorry.
Okay. So, much props and much respect for Chuck Norris. And we were trying to figure out what's the best way for us to, memorialize the man. And we decided, might as well just do the jokes, right?
Might as well do the jokes.
Here's my first joke. Turns out Chuck Norris didn't really die. He just moved on to another dimension.
Okay. Going off of that, I heard Chuck Norris actually died 3 years ago, but death took his time to get there because he was too scared.
Wow. I still like this. When Chuck Norris cuts onions, the onions cry.
Stupid dude. Okay, I had to pull up a few because I only had that one.
Chuck Norris actually didn't die. He's going around chasing death.
Chuck Norris counted to infinity twice.
Oh my god, y'all!
Are we looking at the same book?
I have no.
Are you just remembering stuff?
These are my jokes. I thought we were prepared for this.
I know, that's what I'm looking at them. Did you? I was telling these guys, I don't know how far you guys went into the meme culture, but I bought a Ringer shirt that cost me like $50.
Wow!
Just so people can come up to me and go, "Ha, Chuck Norris joke," and I was like, not worth it.
And did you remember what the joke was?
No, dude.
You?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
You guys have seen. I'm pretty sure you guys saw me. That was one of the joke clothes I was probably wearing during one of those parties.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. Lou, did you pull one up yet?
I got another one. Chuck Norris can slam a revolving door.
Okay.
See, see, I'm going back off of last week. That's my Italian hands. Good job. That's a good one.
Wait, how was it?
That's a good one right there.
Oh, you didn't get to him.
That's a good one.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's a good one.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I keep on forgetting that I have a job now.
You have the power, dude.
You won't. Okay.
Anything else, H?
Where's the one I saw? Chuck Norris uses ribbed condoms backwards, so he gets the pleasure.
Okay, I think we're ending with that one.
No?
I think we're H, congratulations. Congratulations.
So for the young ones listening or watching.
Wait, you're not talking about what? Are you explaining what?
No.
Are you saying what ribbed for her pleasure means?
Actually, I have it in my pocket.
Hey.
So yeah, for the young ones, I don't know.
Lewis is like, what do you mean? What do you mean for her pleasure?
Are we supposed to do for her pleasure? Can she find pleasure in 10 seconds?
What does she have to do? The pleasure, I'm there. Like, hello.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Isn't the whole game like me, right?
Yeah. I thought the saying was pleasure's all mine.
Oh my.
Okay.
I'm glad you guys are married.
Like, yikes. Hey, honey.
Is this the face of a married person? No.
Is there a Mrs. Puppet at home?
Hey, it's his other head.
They call that the stranger. Hello.
He's gonna sit on that puppet for a few minutes. That one doesn't have glasses.
Sorry.
Okay.
Good times. All right. So since we ended on
children with cameras, this is a bad idea.
So since we ended on Harold's pleasure, the topic for today, for the meet for today, it kind of came about with talking about Chuck Norris and his legacy and all that good stuff. And then I believe Dennis had the thought of like, what has he been up to since like Walker, Texas Ranger, and since the meme? And then it kind of snowballed into the idea of like, what about other like pop culture, like, again, sorry, I keep using superstars and heavyweights of the past that like we loved, and like it's pop culture and stardom is such a fickle thing. You could be the biggest Timothy Chalamet today and be like nobody in 5 years. And yeah, it's a kind of a sad well that we can dig into of all these stars, celebrities, athletes, whatever it may be, that we can always we can just kind of like look back and say like, what happened to this person? So going back to what I said earlier, we actually did research, or at least I think we did. We looked at this, a little bit of surface. So we challenged ourselves. We asked ourselves. We wanted to ask. Each came up with 3 people. We're gonna ask what happened to them, and hopefully we can kind of give an answer of like what it is that they've been up to, and if it's something that you, the viewers, like, or the people listening to it like, let us know if there's anybody else that we can look up. We know that you can Google this at any time, but I think the three of us will give it a little bit more flavor if you gave us some suggestions in the chats, in the message on Facebook, on Google, or Google. God, who reviews in Google? On the socials and all that good stuff. Did anybody want to start, or should I?
H, why don't you start? You're on camera.
Yeah, sure.
Let's take a look at it. Guys, this is remember we talked about how H seemed to know everything off the top of his head.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I know the video is showing that
I really have no
H
idea.
is a hack.
Oh yeah, truly, I was trying to be as accurate and
That's true, dude. Now that we're YouTube,
Yeah.
now that we're YouTube,
Now that
they're
we're
gonna come find
YouTubers.
me, bro.
There's a hairball stuck in the puppet's throat.
It's a lie.
All right, fine then. Let's do this at the top of my head.
Yeah, raw dog it.
I'm gonna use my Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go I'm gonna do my Lewis one here. My lowest common
Wait.
denominator.
Is that his wrestling name, Raw Dog?
Yeah. Sometimes he shows up on Monday. Sometimes he doesn't. But I'm gonna go with my first example is an actor that I really thought was gonna do lots of big things, and then now I really have no idea what he's been up to in the last decades.
Okay, look, hold on. Mm-hmm. What did you tell me and what did you tell Lewis to do the whole time today about the camera?
Stare at that's what I'm staring.
Are you sure? I don't know if you know which camera you're looking at right now.
And that's what the problem. There's two cameras
Yeah,
staring
because
at
you keep on looking at yourself on the monitor, dude.
Oh, I can't. I can't do this, man. Sorry. Because I'm trying to figure out which camera I'm looking. Okay, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. So proud of you.
No.
So professional.
We need like the guy that's back there with like the bird showing things.
I'm just gonna put the word Harold.
Stare here. Look at here. I hate looking at things directly in the eyeballs. Anyways, I know it's part of the thing.
Camera has no eyeballs.
I know. But the people behind the camera do.
There's people in the camera.
They're in the camera?
What?
So I'll go, and my first person is going to be Edward Furlong.
Ooh.
Eddie Furlong.
From my favorite.
From the
Freaking
Munsters.
movie, sorry.
Yeah. No, as most people know, and probably only know him for, is playing John Connor in
Oh my God,
Terminator 2.
that's the Terminator guy's name?
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
That's what the reason nobody...
No, he had 2 movies.
He did. He had 3 movies. Well, 4 movies, technically. But he did that, and then he did American History X, which...
That's right.
Fantastic movie.
That's
I
right.
love that movie. Spoiler alert, he gets destroyed in that movie.
Yeah.
And he, the whole point of that movie is for Ed Norton to be like, it's bad being a Nazi. And then at the end, he's like, maybe it was, maybe being a Nazi kept my brother alive. And then, who knows? They leave the movie open-ended. But then there was that, and then there's Detroit Rock City. And then he did some other movie called Pecker, which was a John Waters film. And then he was supposed to be reprise his role as John Connor in Terminator 3. Unfortunate thing is he had a drug problem and he suffered with that for the longest time. So he was not able to get himself together.
Really?
To play.
Okay, I didn't know that part. All right.
So the guy who played John Connor in part 3, terrible, by the way. That guy, Nicholas, whatever his name is, that guy was the worst part of it. They felt that he did so bad as a job that when they had to re-kill John Connor in Terminator Dark Fate, they're like, hey, Edward Furlong, just give me your old face real quick.
Yeah.
And that is technically his last acting credit.
Really?
Is the reincarnated version of his own face dying to the reincarnated version of Arnold's face in Terminator Dark Fate. And literally just like, oh, hey, we're chilling at the beach, and then bam. It's gagged.
Wow. Okay.
I forget.
Great
Did
pull,
he say
dude, by
anything?
the way.
Mom? I'm guessing he said mom. Because he literally said that. That's like half his dialogue.
Wait,
in freaking...
Lou, how was that again? Okay, just checking.
Thank you. Camera 1.
Just leave it on camera.
No. God.
But so his whole thing is, and he recently did a podcast with Ethan Suplee, who played the bigger man who lost a lot of weight. Remember when he was in Mallrats, he was just a giant guy, and then he was in Remember the Titans? He was just a giant man, but now he's not as giant.
Okay, yeah, okay.
But he was also the giant man in American History X. So he had an interview with Edward Furlong. They had this whole discussion about like Eddie Furlong. He gained a lot of weight, mainly because of drugs. He had problems with, like I said, with the law. He, he got caught up with an older mistress at the time.
Really?
So
Wow.
maybe some
Harold's
issues.
really
with,
raw dogging this, by the way,
Yeah.
Dennis. Like, look at you. You inspired him to just turn
yeah,
the
so
tablet off.
he had
He's
some
better when he's not
raw dogging. So I've heard.
Don't go to camera one.
He say I'm better when I'm not thinking. That's what he said.
When you're shooting,
Anyways,
shooting from the hip.
Yeah.
Shooting from the hip.
also shooting from other places
Hey.
close to the hip.
Okay.
But anyways, Edward Furlong, it's just he's now on that circuit of like the Comic-Con kind of circuit, like the the crappy Comic-Cons, like the offshoot where you have people showing up to
The
things.
Seattle, whatever.
Yeah,
or
and it's
Oklahoma
like-
Yeah,
City.
they just had
Con.
one in Burbank.
Yeah, they had the Transformer Con, right?
Yeah.
They also called it TransCon, and I was like, maybe not, guys, maybe not. But
There were some confused people in that crowd, I'm sure.
just you're 50-50, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so the next
Wait, no. So he's in the convention circuits.
Yeah.
Is he trying to get a comeback? Do you know if he's going to try to make?
He's
a comeback,
always been.
or-
I think he's doing independent film. He's
Okay.
writing films. He's directing some stuff. He's acting in some small things, but also understands that he has the opportunity because he was a great actor, back in the day. So he's trying to get back into it. I think a lot of people are. Everybody.
Wait, did he have a good acting career before
Besides-
Terminator?
No, the Terminator was his first role.
Oh, was
But
it? Oh,
yeah,
Okay.
But like Detroit Rock City, he's fine in that. But American History X, he
that's
carries that movie harder than Edward Norton does.
yeah,
so.
probably closest to like the Oscars he could have gotten for that one.
Yeah, that's the only, but those are fantastic movies. When you can say, like, if your body of work is very small and you can say 50% of the stuff that you did were like some of the most memorable things that a lot of people have seen,
yeah.
it's pretty.
That's true.
It's
That's
nice.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go off what you said. I know as a a thick man myself. I don't want to hear it when people are talking about gaining weight and everything, but it just so happened that the person that I'm talking about that actually happened to him, and that's part of the reason why he kind of disappeared. The first one, and I like how this is going to be a reflection on us. At least I'm hoping for, except for you, because you just Googled.
No, I did.
I'm teasing.
I did.
I'm teasing. The next, my first one is going to be Adam Richman. Exactly,
okay,
right?
I like that. one.
exactly.
That just
right?
saddened me for some reason.
You're
Dude.
So
right.
that's the thing. So man versus food.
Food won every time, right?
No,
he won.
He
the-
won.
No, I'm just
a
talking
bunch of
right,
that.
right
Oh,
now.
that's right. In the long run.
In the long run. In 2012, there you go, 2012.
What year are we in?
Yeah, in 2012, he actually, people tried to figure out what was going on, but he actually decided to leave the company because if you saw what he looked like the first episode, and if you looked at it like the fourth episode or something like that, he gained a lot of weight.
no.
And, and it's understandable. Not only was he eating rich food, but he was eating like hella lot of that food.
Yeah.
And so he got to the point where I believe they said they lost. He gained about 80 pounds just because of that show.
In one season?
No, in the
overall.
Oh, okay, but
overall
still,
season.
yeah.
Still, however,
That's two
That's a whole
Somalian
person.
children.
yeah,
Stop, dude.
however number of years that is, that's
It's
a
like
huge
1.5 furlongs.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was a little guy.
Age-
He was a little
I
guy.
mean,
He was a little guy. He was a
Lou,
little guy. He was a little guy.
give yourself a round of applause. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
That's for our,
No, I'm proud of that one. I'm proud of that one.
for our hard of hearing cast. That's for our hard of hearing.
You said the audio podcast?
For the first
For
time.
our YouTube. See, that's a YouTube exclusive. You gotta watch it now to see what I did.
They're still not. Oh, there's captions.
Yeah.
I've made it so that we have captions.
Oh,
on
good.
these.
Look at you,
We are
Harold.
advanced.
Thank you.
Look at
What
us.
the
I
heck?
know, right?
It's also a button that just says, "Would you like captions?"
close enough. So
Okay,
go for it. But
so
continue. Sorry, dude.
going back to Adam Richman. So It really was like health and everything. But the thing was, even after that, he did go on like a diet. I think he lost 70 pounds after the whole thing. Went to just worked on his mental health. But it turns out that I didn't realize this, and this is the reason why I was able to actually tell you. As I was scrolling through cable, I realized, oh my God, that's Adam Richman. And he actually has had multiple shows and currently actually has shows. And it has to do with eating still.
Okay.
And I think he gained some of that weight back. Because it's his job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the last, this was like, just so happened I was watching like 6 days ago. And his latest one is called Adam Eats Italy. And so it's basically him eating pasta.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
carbs.
I'm like, oh God, buddy. I know where that rabbit hole
Can you
goes.
have Man versus Insulin?
Dude.
So, Casey Webb, you know who you are. He's the guy that replaced Adam Richman.
He was the ginger guy.
Oh, by the way, Casey Webb sucks.
Yeah,
Like-
I don't. Yeah,
like-
I'm not.
I think the only thing he wins is spicy challenges. And anytime it's not a spicy challenge, he loses it.
I'm trying to remember, dude, because besides Man versus Food, he carried the Travel Channel. It's him and God, I can't remember. It's the other food critic that you didn't like. I mean, it was him.
Guy Fieri?
No, oh gosh, dude, he was bald headed, dude.
What do you call this? No, that was
Emeril Lagasse?
No, he was the other guy that was gonna do.
Andrew Zimmern?
Zimmer, that's it. Yeah,
that's his name.
And it's funny because while you're talking, I promise I'm paying attention. But like the Travel Channel isn't around anymore, or at least they rebranded. And I think it's part of it is like you lost Adam, you lost Adam Richman, and then like there goes your brand. Like he was the guy for the longest time, and like I'm sure. Yeah, I think I saw him recently on YouTube. Like he's got a beard look now, so maybe that covers some of that weight he recovered. And I feel bad. Like it's probably like Jordan leaving basketball, thinking like I gotta get better for my health, and then it's like, nope, food's gonna keep bringing you in, buddy. Like that's where the money's at. Like keep going back to that one, dude.
I know, dude. That's unfortunate. Yeah. It's like, what if the only thing that you know is making you worse and worse every day?
Oh, the dude.
Hey, I'm gonna switch one. He's gonna be my next one.
okay.
And I'm just gonna do it off the top of my head
good.
because it actually is as interesting as Ender Zimmer.
Oh, okay, let's do it.
Okay, so Lou, how about you, buddy?
Okay, so my first, where are they now? This is actually gonna be a shout out to my wife. I talked to her about this last night.
You don't know where your wife is?
I don't know. Dude, what happened to her?
Babe.
She
That's the shout out.
She picked up the kids. Thanks, babe. All right. So this one was her choice, and she wanted me to actually look into this. Recall the 80s. Big shows on TV like Knight Rider and Family Ties. One of the big shows, one of her favorite shows, was 21 Jump Street. So if you recall, the big cast there was Johnny Depp, Holly Robinson Pete, Dustin Nguyen, and this guy, Peter DeLuise.
I thought you were going to say Richard Grieco.
Oh, yeah, he's actually, so I'll ask Harold after this, because I only saw it in syndication in the Philippines, so I honestly don't know. But Peter DeLuise, so this is her big ask. Again,
Is that Dom DeLuise's son?
Yes,
actually.
it was actually. I had to look it up. I was
Yeah.
like, that sounds familiar. It is Dom DeLuise's son. A little bit of nepotism there because it was Peter, and I think there's another brother who was actually on the show as well.
David.
Was it? Okay, thank you, Harold.
Yeah.
I'll raw dog it.
Off the top of my head. David was the villain in Encino, man.
Was he?
So I've heard. I don't know this off the top of my head.
Incredible.
It would be
Incredible.
sad if I knew these
this
things.
Dennis challenged him, and Harold said, like, yeah, I got this.
This
fool.
is my point. Like, why are you even like?
Why do I need
Why
notes?
did you even charge the tablet, bro? It's like-
Just in case.
Like last week when we did the episode, we could have had two cameras.
Yeah,
But
'cause I was like
you're
raw dogging.
Like,
I
oh
can't
no, I need my notes. I need my notes.
Professional.
So
There's
Oh
dozen
no,
of
I need my notes.
there's
I need
dozen
my
of
notes.
people listening to us.
dozens.
No, dozen.
So Peter played Officer Doug Purnell. Hit it big in 21 Jump Street. We all know Johnny Depp obviously made it biggest, but I mean Holly Robinson Pete was on Hanging with Mr. Cooper in the 90s. Not too sure what happened to Dustin Nguyen, honestly. But so yeah,
he was an Asian actor in the 80s.
It's like, if it wasn't Short Round, it's like, what are you doing? Oh.
If Ki Hui Kwan could barely get out of that,
maybe it's his time. I'll have to look him up. But my wife specifically asked, what happened to Peter DeLuise?
Yeah, even he wasn't involved in Crazy Rich Asians.
That's sad.
Oh, no. He was waiting by his phone.
Everybody
like, come on,
was there.
guys.
Even Chris Aquino was in that thing, of all people.
And that's her only acting credit, I think. Oh no, I'm sure there's others. But
in the Philippines,
yes, in the Philippines. So what happened to him? Unfortunately, not a lot. I looked it up. Oh. He has about 24 entries in IMDb's, mostly like smaller movies that I've never heard of before. But he has found a niche. He's directing and producing movies for the Hallmark Channel. So all of those sappy movies during the holidays that some folks love and keep that channel running. We have Peter DeLuise to thank. It's
the same people who watch Texas Walker Range.
The Venn diagram is a circle.
Also, keep on that Hallmark thing because I'm pretty sure my next person is
okay. Nice. So
starring in a bunch of those movies.
Again,
not eventually.
Harold, you grew up here. Again, I was telling you. I was saying like, yeah. Well, every episode we have to mention I was born in the Philippines, and so was Dennis. So of the 5 cast members, Richard Grieco
was born here.
Oh, no, you. Oh, the puppet was. Yeah,
the puppet is. Yeah.
Check the tag, dude.
No accent on this guy whatsoever. I don't know about that, dude.
Yeah, I think the puppet was Hecho in Mexico, dude. So yeah, Johnny Depp made it big. Richard Grieco arguably had a pretty good, solid career after that. So yeah, he was one. I think Peter was one of those guys that's like, my wife was on the. If she was a betting lady, she would have thought that he might have gotten a pretty good career after that too. But yeah, unfortunately, kind of fell off. And I guess it does get competitive, obviously, in Hollywood. But fast forward to 2025, 26, he's still working. So good on you, dude. So
you're not mentioning his last big film role.
Which one was that?
You don't remember what he's in?
Did he have a cameo in the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. In the
21 Jump Street movie.
Yes.
He and Johnny Depp are the guys that get destroyed, like killed,
that's right,
as undercover DEA guys.
Yes, that's right.
If these guys are cops, I'm DEA, and then he gets shot in the neck.
That's right.
But his brother, I just love him more because he was also in Wayne's World.
I gotta rewatch these movies, dude. Okay.
He was one of the guys that got to sing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, he was the drunk guy in the back?
No, he's not that guy. He's just one of the other guys.
Oh, okay.
That didn't show up in Wayne's World 2. Anyways, maybe Harold doesn't need notes.
Maybe Harold doesn't need notes.
Thank you, Harold.
Who else are we looking forward to?
Just because of who you mentioned. Well, I was going to go with this anyways. I'm using save my favorite one for last. But one of my favorite movies, we talk about this all the time. Also, an actress who I feel kind of peaked a little early. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, you feel bad. It was very close to like Molly Ringwald-ish level of popularity in the 80s.
Who's this? Okay.
And I'm going to go with Leah Thompson. Leah Thompson being, the star, arguably, of Howard the Duck.
Oh.
Wait, how do you say arguably?
Okay, so she's the star of Howard the Duck. And so is Jeffrey Jones, but we don't talk about that guy.
Well, actually, no, because if that's the case, then I'm the star.
So I'm Howard the Duck. Is basically what we're going with right now.
No. You're
Leah Thompson.
You're Leah Thompson.
Oh, that's true.
You're Leah Thompson.
I'm Leah Thompson in Back to the Future.
They recast you?
Is she the friend? She's the only one that stayed constant.
That's right.
She got to be old, and she got to be
that's right.
Unlike Crispin Glover, who got to be neat.
Yep.
But I've always thought that Leah Thompson was like, even when she was in Caroline in the City, I was like, this show is fine.
That's right, dude. Oh my gosh, dude.
I was like, what a great show. But I only watched it because Leah Thompson was in it, and I was like, yeah, I loved her in all this stuff, like getting destroyed in Red Dawn. Sorry, but everybody else, like the fact that she was the main female lead in Back to the Future, where she was so attractive that her own son was like, hey, my mom's kind of hot.
We don't talk about that, man.
We know that it never happened technically. Marty, I'm sure, never said that line. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
so wait, at a certain point, they didn't notice that Martin. I know this is one of those things, but
after the fact
that Marty was like, that guy looks like the guy that I was like hitting on.
Yeah, dude. Like when Marty was growing up, wasn't she like, you know what? This guy looks familiar.
You know what? that guy, my son, kind of looks attractive right now.
It had to be some kind of mirror like thing that messes with your image when you. So, anyways, she did that. She had Caroline in the City. Unfortunately, that got canceled. She was on a show this is the one thing that I'm gonna blank on. It was a show on like not the Family Channel. One of those ABC Family Channels.
Okay, like one of those Disney.
If you didn't blank on a ABC Family Channel show,
Then there's something wrong with me.
I'd be a little bit worried about you.
But it was more or less a show about her being the foster mom to like a foster care.
Okay.
But so that was the whole show, and then from then she's just been doing.
the Fosters.
It might be the Fosters. No joke. I think it's called the Fosters. Okay, so Dennis gets the one. But she was the foster. She was the foster of the Fosters. No, she was the foster parent of the Fosters. She also did a season of Dancing with the Stars because, as all '80s stars eventually end up doing, is either that or The Masked Singer. I think she's eventually going to do The Masked Singer.
Yeah, Peter DeLuise is still waiting by the phone, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's going to keep waiting, by the way. Because if that one role from 21 Jump Street 12 years ago didn't get him back into the zeitgeist, I don't think anything is.
He's going to be that masked guy where they take it off and they're like,
And crickets, like, oh God.
Like the last Scream, right? That's what I heard.
It was rough, dude. Yeah.
Wait, you talked about how great that movie was.
I liked the whole movie. The big reveal of the Ghostface killer this time around, a little lacking. But the kills were creative. And anyway, we're talking about Harold now.
Yeah. Okay. But so basically, Leah Thompson, she does star in a lot of Hallmark Christmas movies.
Oh, that's
and this
the
is for
connection.
Dennis.
Okay.
Is she started directing TV shows? The last TV show she directed is on a little channel you love called Paramount Plus.
Oh, don't tell me she's been doing Star Trek.
She has been doing Picard.
No wonder it was terrible.
Oh, come on, man.
Stick to acting, honey.
Like, why does the Enterprise keep having flames behind it every time it jumps into warp speed?
If they did that, it would have been better. It turns out that if you put, again, being ageist today, if you put like 60 and 70-year-old people together doing action pieces,
it's rough.
It's kind of rough. They reveal that Data is still alive, and I'm like, and they had to kind of go, well, as an android, he.
I was gonna say, how do they walk around it? Yeah. He's a robot. He can't age. I know.
Yeah, there was a program that he put in, and like, no.
But does Data look like when he was a scientist in Independence Day?
No.
Oh, damn, that would be.
He looks rougher.
Oh man, that's even worse. The aliens took him over and they're like, dude, send him back.
Actually, maybe after he got choked, then that's what he looked like. Okay, cool. So my next one, since it kind of like you kind of talked about, is I really forgot his name. That's how forgettable he is.
Suplee?
No, yes.
Oh, Adam Richman.
No.
Andrew Zimmern.
Andrew Zimmern. Thank you very much. So remember, you guys were talking about, he maybe it was because of the weight and everything. Do you know why he got taken out?
No.
Racism.
What? Wait, Zimmern or
Zimmern? Huh? So it turns out that at the height of his popularity, he of course started cashing it in and started doing all of these restaurants.
Okay.
And one of the things that he started doing was one of the countries in the states in the Midwest. He decided to open up a Chinese restaurant, but themed to himself, right?
Okay.
So that's not the bad thing. The appropriation was not a bad thing. But when he was being introduced, or when he was being interviewed about it, and asked why he decided that his next restaurant was going to be a Chinese restaurant, he basically said that it's to save Midwesterners from fake Chinese restaurants, and so all of these Midwestern Chinese restaurant owners basically went on Instagram and Twitter and just tore him a new one.
Interesting.
And it just so happened that as this was happening, his contract was coming up. And then when his contract started coming up and then he had all of that going, that's when they said, maybe we don't do travel anymore. Maybe we do house hauntings now. Oh. That's why Travel Channel is now full of haunted.
Oh my God, that's right, dude.
Yeah.
So Ghost Hunters International, Ghost Hunters Arkansas, whatever.
Are they just passing it off for the KKK though? And they just guys in sheets?
Wow. So I don't know if it's I mean, not that he needed redemption or anything, but I guess if it's racism and like all the movements are done already, he's actually back. He's been a judge on like the newest Iron Chef for Netflix.
Okay,
I remember that.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that's
then
right.
He also now appears actually in not Travel Channel anymore. He actually appears in the Food Network now. So you see him as a judge for for.
He's done a lot of GGGs.
Yeah, so he's done a couple of GGs and the big
Tournament of Champions.
Tournament of Champions. He's been one of the, and you're right. Now he has a beard, a fluffy beard.
He looks like a homeless Santa Claus, right?
Yeah,
He's trying.
Except Santa has hair.
I just remember I know he's from Minnesota, and there was a lot of discourse about him talking about the stuff that went down over there, and he's like, the Somalis are some of the best people I know because they have some of the best food.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, hey man, can we maybe give him a little bit more props in the food?
Yeah,
That's his only thing.
that's his niche, I guess.
Just like Adam Richmond needed a job and decided, okay, I'm going back to eating again.
Yeah. Oh, poor guy, dude. Seriously.
You know, so
Good pull, dude.
That's technically you guys pulled it. So
Yeah.
Ow.
Need some consent next time. Speaking of consent.
Good Lord, man.
Speaking of consent, excellent segue to my next pick. So my next pick. Spoilers already. This one I had to call dibs on because I kind of knew already what happened to her.
Oh,
so
I know, yeah.
I wanted to I wanted to call dibs because it is one of those more interesting ones. Camera one. Allison Mack.
My bad.
I like that.
Just for that.
Allison Mack, one of the biggest co-stars in one of the biggest CW shows of all time. Smallville, for those who don't know, it's 2001, dude. So we were barely in college.
What are you talking about? Hold on.
Never mind.
For some of you,
I think Dennis was already a professor in the college. Right? He already had tenure.
So Smallville it's supposed to be a prequel show back when the word prequel was still kind of new to everybody. The CW.
Actually, we all knew what the word prequel meant.
Was it though?
But not in that sense.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
I mean, Star Wars ones.
Star Wars was what made it popular. So I think that's when the idea that we start stamping that on these retro shows. It's supposed to be the origins of Clark Kent and how he grew up in this little Kansas town.
What's the name of the Kansas town?
Smallville.
Oh, okay.
There you go. So with Dawson's Creek and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Charmed.
Was there a joke somewhere there? I don't know.
No, I'm just trying to remember what the name is.
So they're Charmed.
Was that a reference to Lewis?
I was just gonna try to throw him off. See if he was
It's Smallville. There's a bunch of CW shows. Most of them are targeted towards teens, and they debuted Smallville. So Smallville, I was in. I was already sold in, even before I saw 1 minute of the show, because they're again a nerd. So I'm like, hey, Superman, that's cool. There's barely any. The last show before then was Lois and Clark. So it's I'll try it. However, the appeal for everybody else was this incredibly good-looking cast. We had, let's see here, Tom Welling.
Oh, good Lord, that was a good-looking cast.
That was a great.
Yeah. You really have to look up the good-looking cast?
No, because I'm not you, dude. Okay, so, okay. Tom Welling in his first...
We're actually calling this shot the good-looking cast, right?
Yeah. Actually, it should be camera 4.
I know. Camera 4.
Yes.
Good-looking cast.
That's our Kristen Crook, by the way.
I thought you were going to say that's the money shot.
No.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, you can't raw dog the money shot, dude. I mean,
yeah, you can. That's the only way to do it.
You gotta prep it. Oh, okay. Okay. So
remember, he's talking about his pleasure.
Yeah.
Ribbed inwards.
Yeah.
Inwards.
It's an innie, right?
So we had Tom Welling.
Can we have that as a shirt? Ribbed inwards.
Ribbed from my
pleasure. At least it's recorded now, so we can go back to this. So Tom Welling, Dennis's forever crush, Kristen Crook. As Lana Lang, Michael Rosenbaum. I think he's been in a few things before then, but he was like a generational Lex Luthor. And then Allison Mack, a completely original character named Chloe Sullivan. She was I think every cast or every big cast back then had to have the quirky nerdy
with the glasses.
Yeah, you had to have a Willow in Buffy or whatever. So Chloe was that.
Well, she was exactly like the girl in 90210, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't remember her name, but yeah, you're right. So yeah, every big cast had that like
Gabrielle
that quirky.
Carteris?
Yes. So everybody loved it. It was a big. The show went on for 10 seasons, and even at one point, I still remember this on the message boards. Some fans were saying like, "Oh, Chloe should be like revealed to be Lana Lang, or not Lana Lang, Lois Lane, because her chemistry with Tom Welling is so like off the charts." But it wasn't to be. She was an original character. I think eventually they actually introduced the character in the comic books. But fast forward a few years. So what happened to Allison Mack? Turns out jail. She turns out she was in jail. So she was involved in, I don't know how it's pronounced.
It's called jail.
It's Yale. NXIVM was a pyramid scheme / sex trafficking cult. So
Ooh, I don't know if are we allowed to talk
I don't
about
know.
cults?
Well, trafficking cult, I guess. Well, that's not like
that is the face of Lewis right there.
I'm just reporting the news. I'm not involved in it, dude. So kids, when Mr. Dennis and I say don't join a pyramid scheme, listen to us, okay? Because they're not good.
Wait, how come I'm not included in this?
Well, I don't know,
Because
man.
most likely you got inducted.
Dude, remember? Okay,
Remember 2x2?
no. Sidebar. The only 2 times I've ever been invited to those cults, one was because of your wife,
Oh no!
and the other one was because of your kids, our other friend who you watch Scream with,
Oh,
who invited me and your wife.
oh no! Oh no!
And she knows who this. She listens to our podcast.
Oh god!
That's your fault. That is your fault.
Hey man, college was weird.
This was after college.
Oh, never mind.
We were already professionals.
It was last month.
Okay, so I know for a fact Harold is lying here because didn't your dance troupe go to Hollywood to get
to get their
you needed to use the restroom over there?
their midichlorians counted or whatever.
Oh, no, that was our friend's
Are you sure?
talent show.
Are you sure? Because
That was before that. Holy crap, you're right.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
okay, so Lou, go ahead.
Anyways, I'm probably in the cult.
Back to the actress, Allison Mack. So she was actually
Did you say
convicted.
back to my camera?
No, I didn't say that.
Back to my camera.
That's
Sorry,
Allison
sorry.
Mack.
It was on H the whole
That's
time.
what I
My
heard.
bad.
Back to my camera.
I'm still learning how to use this damn thing. Okay.
So yeah, she was involved in this cult after Smallville was that because she literally only has like one acting credit after Smallville. So I guess she was trying to find some work, and this cult was selling like self-help, personal development schemes that involved a little financial and physical investments. So Allison Mack was convicted of racketeering, conspiring to traffic and forced labor, almost like slavery.
Wait, what's S traffic?
I don't know if I can say that word anymore because you got you did me on that. So like,
My bad.
You want me to get in trouble, dude?
My bad.
If he's saying if you added the ing afterwards, it'd sound way cooler.
Yes, singing.
Sing?
Sexing traffic.
Oh yeah. See, I want to see what the captions say. This one.
It's gonna be something in Chinese.
Yeah, so
It's gonna be racist.
Shen Yun. I'm sorry.
Dude,
Speaking of,
you can't
no,
do
I
it,
can't say that.
Dude, you really want us to get kidnapped by the cult, huh?
Sorry, I know. Gotta watch my when I walk back to my car. So Allison Mack was convicted.
Don't worry, there's none around this area.
we're good. Okay. So she was actually convicted and spent 3 years in jail from 2021, and she was released 2023. So she is now free to do what she wants. She wants. So maybe she'll be with Edward Furlong at the Comic-Con conventions, trying to get some autographs. Hopefully, not if she starts selling you self-help programs or vitamins to help your midichlorians. Maybe say thanks, but no thanks. So yeah, Allison Mack, one of the biggest. I thought she was going to be actually a pretty good star or coming out of Smallville. So yeah, there you go. Jail.
So she's out?
Yeah, she's out. There you go, Harold. You got a chance, man. She's
Wow.
You're saying I can get traffic? I don't think I'm attractive enough.
S traffic.
Yeah, S traffic. I'm an S tier
Hey
trafficker.
man, with anything, I believe in you. H.
Now that we got video.
This one you can do it. Hey, we got commenters saying he's attractive, so there you go.
This is my audition to be trafficked. Hello.
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 Okay, I think we have time for a quick one for the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this off the top. My last one is one of my favorite musical artists who I thought was going to be the next big thing.
Oh my God! Were you gonna do Katy Perry as well?
I was going to do Jose Marie Chan.
Oh, how dare you?
No, he's never leaving.
Then it's like, how dare you?
that hurt me actually. That hurt.
That was uncalled for.
But Katy Perry, I feel bad for her. If only Katy Perry could sing. That's her biggest issue with being a singer is she couldn't sing. But someone who could sing was one of my favorite R&B artists from the late 90s, early 2000s. Her name was Mrs. Grant Hill.
Oh, dude, that was the other one my Nini actually wanted to talk about. But yes,
and
so babe, listen to this one. Let's go, Harold.
Just listen to this. Just because of Tamia being the girl who sang some of the biggest hits.
Oh yeah.
If you ever go to a wedding, I'm almost guaranteed if it's a Filipino wedding, you're hearing "Spend My Life with You" by her and Eric Benet. If you are going to any kind of karaoke with 90s hip hop people, you're hearing "Officially Missing You."
Yeah.
Maybe me attempting it. Donald Glover covered "So Into You."
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta
He
listen
did
to
that
that.
pretty
Look out for
well.
that one. Okay.
And then Fabulous did his version of that song.
That's
And
a name I
then
haven't heard forever.
"Officially Missing You." Also, what I learned from doing this is 99% of her songs had the word "you" in it, so it's all about you and not Chinese people. But "Officially Missing You" was the main song for one of the greatest movies that no one ever talks about, called "Set It Off."
Nice.
And at the very
Good
end,
pull.
when Queen, spoiler alert for a 30-year-old movie, when Queen Latifah is dead,
What?
thing, and then people are like, Vivica Fox is trying to escape, not Vivica Fox, the other girl, but when they're trying to escape, it's like, "Don't missing you," and you just get kind of sad. Yeah. So Tamia had this whole career, should have been great. Unfortunately, in 2003, she was diagnosed with MS, multiple sclerosis.
No way.
She was only down with the disease. Only took her down for a few years, but it was very affecting her vocal cords. She couldn't stand. She couldn't dance.
Okay.
Luckily, she was on a steroid that brought everything down to minimize the inflammation.
Okay.
But she still creates albums. Obviously, not on a big thing anymore. She just performs. Perform. So now she's kind of where everybody else is, and I think this is just the thing: is people who are famous in the 90s, 2000s. You just go on the old school circuit.
Yes. Yeah.
So eventually, she's gonna end up somehow here in LA.
I'm sure.
You just saw earlier this week, or literally yesterday, they did the announcement that TLC, En Vogue, and Salt and Pepper are doing a tour together.
Oh.
So if they can somehow throw in a bunch of divas from the 90s,
Yeah, dude.
If she's saying, I've heard her sing "Officially Missing You" recently. The keys are a lot lower.
Okay.
But that song is still one of the best songs.
Absolutely.
It's gorgeous. So,
All right. Nice. Good pull.
yeah.
Then?
So my last one is going to be kind of along Lewis's. Is more scandalous than anything. Mine is going to be Arnie Hammer. Arnie Hammer, of course, was famous for the Lone Ranger.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was trying to who's Arnie Hammer, dude? But go, yes. Yes, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. So he, it seemed like he was doing really well.
Yeah.
He was doing popular movies and everything. And then there was accusations of sexual assault for him, unfortunately. There was accusations, and he was denying every single one of them, of course. And unfortunately, the other thing that, because other people had, sexual assault, and people were able to brush it off for some reason. The other thing that happened was, I guess it was one of the social media things they kind of started talking to him, that supposedly that he had admitted in one of his posts that he had weird fantasies, as you pointed out, along with this fetish of thinking what it would be like to be a cannibal, like eating.
Excuse me?
Yeah. So turns
Wait,
out
what?
Exactly. So it turns out the sexual
Wait, that gets you
assault thing-
canceled?
Yeah, it turns out. Well, if you admit it out loud.
Okay.
If you do it privately.
Okay, it's fine. Then it's consenting, right?
No, it's not fine.
No,
I'm
it's
just
not
saying,
fine?
don't do it in my house.
Okay. Currently?
But so
Wait, what?
yeah, right. And
Cannibal.
so
Okay.
yeah, like eating other human beings.
Yikes.
Okay. So, because of that, his talent agent got rid of him. Pretty much anything that he had dried up. It turns out, and again, this don't attack me. Nothing happened with the the cases against him. Most of them got dropped. Supposedly, he in a recent interview, he said that he talked to and apologized to everybody involved, but he didn't say if he was admitting fault or anything like that.
Yeah.
He claims that that the whole cannibal thing was kind of overblown and everything, but unfortunately, because of that, everything died out and he went broke.
Oh wow!
He at a certain point. The reason why I know this was, one of those clickbait things. It was a couple of years ago. It turns out that he was working for one of those not pyramid schemes. When people buy houses or timeshares.
Oh, okay.
He was doing timeshares.
Oh,
that was the extent that he had. One of the things that he was talking about at a certain point, things were going rough. His mom was trying to buy him a car because his car was breaking down.
No,
and he's like, no, I got to do this.
Dude was supposed to be the next. I mean, he was in the movie with Henry Cavill. Dude was tall, handsome. Yeah. He was in it was a remake, Man from U.N.C.L.E., right? I think that was it. I actually liked that movie. It was a fun action, Mission Impossible kind of throwback.
He was great as both the Winklevi.
Oh, from
Social Network.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Wow. So he can't even buy a car.
So
that's crazy.
I
can't buy a car.
So I guess now he's doing a little bit better. But nobody wants to touch him.
Wow.
I think his last thing was that "Call Me by Your Name."
Yeah, and that was his big thing that was going to make him the next big person. But unfortunately, this happened. So last I heard, he has a script that he has written that he's trying to sell to people, but nobody wants.
Don't we all have a script?
I was going to say, I think we throw a rock and we'll hit.
I actually don't.
But get on it. That it's
should we?
Now.
Okay, cool. Okay, and Lou, I think you're gonna
last one. Okay, I'll be fast on this one. One of my speaking of supposed to be a breakout hit. Thankfully, a 180 from Arnie Hammer. Tony Jaa. He was the biggest. At one point, at least for College Lewis, he was the biggest martial arts star at that time. Ong Bak in 2003, and it's called Tom Yum Goong in Thai, but it's the Protector here in the U.S.
That's a soup, bro.
I know, dude. I looked it up. I had to double check. I'm like, that's the soup, right? But no, that's the actual name of the movie.
We have to fact check this.
I promise, dude. So
the soup is called the Protector?
Yes. So when you have
it's protected from various.
Next time I go, excuse me, could I have a Protector?
In a hot pot, please. Not in the bowl.
It sobers you up, so it is the Protector.
Good to know, dude.
Yeah, especially with all that flame that you need to be protected.
So Tony introduced this great movie style of Muay Thai. I mean, Muay Thai's been around for centuries, but his style was different. He did his own stunts. He was like Jackie Chan in his prime. And there was even a moment, speaking of, I still remember this, he passes Jackie Chan in the movie. I can't remember which one. In a weird unofficial passing of the torch kind of moment. And he's fallen off. This was again, Ong Bak came out in 02 or 03. It's 2026. What's happened to Tony Jaa? He had a small part in Fast and the Furious 7.
I was gonna
I had to look it up.
Was there any Expendables?
Yes, he was also there, but again,
he was a bad guy.
He was a bad guy.
Yeah,
for
also
both,
a bad guy in Fast and the Furious.
In Fast 7, exactly. So it was weird that it was this guy was supposed to be the next big thing. Why is he even for Fast 7 when we didn't see it together, Harold, but you did tell me after the fact oh, that's Tony Jaa. I was like, no way. I thought it was just some generic.
Tony Jaa gets nerfed hard in that movie.
Oh, I know.
It's hey, let's have him go one-on-one with Paul Walker. He can't lose to him.
I know.
And he does.
Come on. Twice. So what happened to Tony Jaa? A little bit of unfortunate and a little bit of I guess industry related burnout and unfortunately cancer. So in 2010, I guess he had some nagging.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the burnout didn't have anything to do with it.
Maybe it was one led to the other. No,
so he didn't get burned. Right?
Yeah.
So
heartburn and a broken leg.
So 2010 apparently nagging injuries. and like a really tough schedule. He joined a monastery and became a monk. Like he just locked in and like said, "I'm good for now." But I guess that's apparently pretty common for like Thai men over there. So he did that to heal and to kind of get himself right. Unfortunately, in the 2020s, when he was ready to go back, it was discovered he had gallbladder cancer. But he's better now. He's going through chemo and surgery, but so he's gonna try to get back into the game. So I quoted, or this is my own quote, but like I feel like he's a Derrick Rose of the martial arts game. Like he had like
bad knees,
dude. I mean, but he had like 1 or 2 great movies. He should have been the next big thing.
Okay.
So if it wasn't for Tom Thibodeau putting him in the playoffs when they were already up by 15, Tony Jaa could have maybe had a longer career. So yeah, now he's
give it to him, H. Give it to him. Come on, relax.
Wait, when? I'll let him have this one.
No,
Yeah,
1.5 for longs. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, look. Just thank you for that, but I double checked. Unfortunately, you're wrong.
What?
It is not. It's called hot and sour soup.
Speaking of hot and sour, this is the part where we sell our spaces.
Where's my head? High five. Yeah.
You should high five.
I just want to be part of it. Guys.
Another 3-way? You got to pay extra, bro.
Can't raw dog a 3-way either, man.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Harold did.
What?
Unfortunately. That's why he's not allowed in the house.
Good God.
All right. So, Dennis, where can they hear? If you enjoyed this episode, where can they hear the others? The others. Wow.
The internet.
The internet. Yeah, that's true. Just Google us.
No, I'm joking. You can take a look at the 2 fanboys, one casual .podbean.com in order to get all of our old episodes. Audio only, though.
Oh. On Facebook, you can find us. Type in the search bar 2 fanboys and a filthy casual. At our main page, along as our group page of like-minded fanboys, fangirls, geeks, and gamers, and pop culture enthusiasts.
And then on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, we are 2 fanboys, 1 casual. And then on YouTube.com, we are youtube.com/ at 2 fanboys, 2 fanboys, 1 casual. Also, a couple of episodes ago is a YouTube exclusive. You're only gonna see it on YouTube.
On the YouTube.
And we hope you enjoy it. I hope Lewis enjoys it because he wasn't here for it.
Still gonna watch it.
But also, anything else we need anywhere else you find your favorite podcasts, you can find us. And obviously, now you can find us on YouTube.
Hey, there you go, dude. All right, well, that does it for us here. We're the 2 fanboys and a filthy casual. Thanks again for listening to us. This is Lewis.
This is Dennis.
This is Harold. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
If he said he had cancer of the knees, I was going to crack up so hard.
Stupid dude.
We're watching that movie at your house.